Okay, gang. As an assessment project for this unit, you will be using the information you learned about the history of Islam, the Arabian climate and geography assignment, and the Arabian Advances and Contributions packet to write one, two, or three short response expository paragraphs. Expository means that you're just exposing something, you're explaining what it's all about. And they must be 4 to 7 sentences in length. And this is an assessment. It is due by the end of class on Tuesday, October 4th. So let's take a look at what is required here. This is your guide for the assignment. It includes links. This is available on Schoology. It has links embedded in it. It tells you all about the assignment. So let's kind of zoom in on some certain areas and take a look. It says, greetings, fellow historians. To demonstrate your knowledge and understanding of our unit on Islam and Arabia, you will be tasked with writing an in-class short response expository paragraph. And what we mean by in-class is that it's going to be written in class, and it will also be your only homework. And the choice is yours as to how much information you will provide. You may write 1 paragraph, 2 paragraphs, or even 3. But remember, great rewards come from great efforts, so choose and prepare wisely. All work must be your own words and come only from information you gathered in class and from the websites listed here. I'll show them to you in a moment. No Wikipedia, no Google, no going off on your own. Each paragraph must be at least 4 sentences long and no longer than 7 sentences. I know many of you will want to write and write and write, but I want you to learn to summarize information as well. So pick and choose what information is most important and form that into a paragraph that is no longer than 7 sentences. Also, each paragraph should do its best to answer all of the questions posed in the writing prompt. Let's take a look. These are the 3 writing prompts. You can write 1 paragraph, 4 to 7 sentences, about any one of these. All right. So if you're writing 1 paragraph, you could choose any one of these to write on, whichever one you want to choose. If you're writing 2 paragraphs, you could write one paragraph on this one paragraph on this one, religion of Islam and climate and geography. You could skip the one about Arabic empires and the contributions. It's entirely up to you. But if you're going to write 3 paragraphs, you write 1 paragraph on each. Doesn't mean that you go in here and write 3 paragraphs about one topic. No, it has to be 1 paragraph about any one of these. So let's take a look at how this works. If you want to write 1 paragraph on any topic of your choice with some research and 1 citation, the best possible grade you can get is 79%, which is a C plus, just below a B minus. If you're going to write 2 paragraphs on 2 different topics of your choice, again, with research and citation for both of them, the best possible grade you can get is an 89%, very high B plus, just below A minus. But in order to achieve a possible 100% best grade, you'll have to go beast mode, which means that you write on all 3 paragraphs, 1 paragraph for each of the 3 topics with unique research and a citation for all 3 different paragraphs. So let's go back and take a look at those paragraph choices. This one is climate and geography of the Middle East, and the questions are very clear. How have people adapted to living in the Arabian Peninsula? What types of climates are there? What sorts of lives do they live? What do they build? What do they eat? Why would it be difficult to live there? So I provided links right here to the Arabia slides and Arabia geography, and then you're going to use your choice of any outside source links, which are on another slide of this slideshow, to prepare your answers. You can also write on the achievements and advances and contributions of the Arabic empires. So as Islam and the Arabic empires grew, what was important to them? I mean, what did they really focus on in their cultures and societies? What did they study? What advancements did they make? Why and how are those contributions important, say, in the modern world? Again, I've provided links to the relevant slideshows that you did in class. And then finally, the religion of Islam. This was the in-class and homework we did last week. When and where was Islam founded? Who founded it and what is fascinating about his story? How did it grow and spread, and what is true about Islam in modern times? Use the Understanding Islam reading, and I also provided an extra story of Islam reading to prepare your answers. And again, you'll have to also access an outside source link and cite it. So let's take a look. In addition to any writing that you do, you'll have to include in your paragraphs, weave it in there, some unique and relevant outside research and a citation for that research. What that means is that you're going to go to an outside website, like you've done before in class. You're going to find some extra information, like we did with Justinian and Theodora, but then you're going to kind of weave that into your paragraph. And it should be something that is not quite random, but something that adds to what you're saying. And for the first time, you're going to have to do a citation. And a citation is the way that you give credit to a source where you learned the information you're sharing with the reader. Some of you may have done this. Most of you probably have not. But this is what a citation looks like. So you'll have to generate that citation. We'll talk about how to do that in a little bit. Schoology has all the materials you need, and this is what our Schoology page currently looks like as I'm making this video. It may look different by the time that you get to it, but let's take a look at what's on there right now. If you go into our Weekly Green folder, which is located right there, you will see a bunch of links to do this assignment. The first one is the Islam and Arabia Expository Paragraphs Guide, and if you click on that, you will see that you have access to a 4-slide slideshow. The first slide tells you it's this guide that we already looked at. The second slide are the research links that you need. So if you're writing your paragraph on the climate and geography of the Arabian Peninsula, here are some websites that can add to your information. Here's a video. If you're writing on the paragraph about the advances and contributions, here's some wonderful websites you can use that will add information and a couple of videos if you prefer to watch a video. You only have to do one, okay? So you choose any one of these. And then if you're doing your paragraph on the religion of Islam, you can choose any one of these websites or any one of these videos and watch it, or read it, get the information you need, include it in your paragraph, and then cite it. And we'll talk about how to do that soon. Summarizing, paraphrasing, and quoting. Here's some information about why it's all so important to do those things. And then finally, here's how to create a works cited and bibliography using EasyBib. And I would like for you to watch these 2 videos if you're not here with us in class. We're going to do this together in class, but if you're not here for it, here's how to do it. So that's how to install the EasyBib extension to Google Docs. And remember that when you're doing a citation, you must always use a Google Doc. Like, for instance, EasyBib will not work in Google Slides. And then here's how to cite a website. They're very quick and easy videos. Going back to our Schoology page, here, this is a required part. I want you to use the expository paragraph thoughts organizer. It's a graphic organizer that looks like this, and it's a required process in gathering notes to form your paragraphs. This graphic organizer will not only help you build those notes, it will also help you answer all of the prompt questions and as fully as you can. And if you do it right, it will help you to avoid plagiarism, which is a big concern, of course. Going back to the main folder on Schoology, we have the source links for expository paragraphs. I just showed that to you. It looks like this. And then you can go to your detailed day-by-day goal-setting agenda. If you click on that, this is something we handed out in class, but it tells you the goals I'd like for you to reach each day, both in class and at home, okay? So take a look at that and make sure you try to meet all of those goals each day. So let's take a look at avoiding plagiarism. I'm very proud of the low plagiarism rate my past students have had, and thanks to the way that I teach them to do research. And if you follow my rules, you can avoid it also. And in fact, I have been training you to avoid it as well by teaching you to take short, text-like, succinct bullet point notes. So if you take very short, succinct bullet point notes, then you use only those bullet points to build sentences for your paragraphs, and you don't look at the original source material while writing those paragraphs, there's going to be no way you'll end up plagiarizing. And I'll show you how that's done. I know it seems a little confusing so far, but you just don't know it yet. It's okay. we'll go through it. Um, let's take a look at the big picture, like how I would do this assignment, and I hope you'll do it too. I know many students hate writing. I know many students dread research, and many students really fear committing plagiarism, but it does not have to be that difficult. Let's take a look at how easy this process can be from start to finish. First of all, what you want to do is get out the worksheets that you completed in class. Reference your assignment worksheets. Here's one that I made up myself. It's probably not complete, but I just made a few bullet point notes there. So you're going to get that out, and then you're going to use your graphic organizer to begin answering the questions. So this worksheet, Advances and Contributions Part 1, relates to the contributions of the Arabic empires. And the question, one of the first prompt questions is, as Islam and the Arabic empires grew, what was important to them? So I go back to my worksheet and I take a look. Oh, let's see. It looks like they all cared about learning and working together. They cared about the balance between science and faith. Let's take a look. So I made some bullet points. They built impressive cities. Here, maybe I could add some information from there about the palaces and gardens. They cared about learning and scholarship and finding a balance between science and faith. So I make very short, succinct bullet points. Let's say that I want a little bit more information. Remember, I can go back to the website. I can go back to Schoology and visit the original slideshows and videos and readings, and they're all available right here in this orange folder. I had the wrong slide. There we go. So you go back here and you click on, I'm doing the Advances and Contributions. So I click on that and it brings up that slideshow that you looked at. Let's say that you wanted to add some more information. You could read about it again. And then click on the source links for expository paragraphs. So let's go take a look at that. Here it is. You can choose any one of them you want. I chose one on Ducksters here. You're going to read through this. And then find something really interesting that kind of adds to the story that you're telling in your paragraph. So read through that. Now, when you begin writing your paragraph, what I want you to do to avoid plagiarism is make sure that you're not looking at the original slideshows. You're not looking at an original website where you got some information. You're only bringing up your bullet point notes, these here. And then you're going to take these and form them into complete sentences. And that way, there's no way that you can commit plagiarism. So work on your own Google Doc if you want to, or use the assignment document that is linked on Schoology. Here it is, right there. The Arabia and Islam expository short paragraphs, you click on that, and that will take you to the Google Doc that you need to complete this assignment. Before you turn it in, you want to make sure you share your document with someone else, check grammar and spelling, polish up your work, and then submit your best attempt on the assignment. So here's a nice list. I can put this on the website on Schoology for you as well. Kind of the big picture, kind of a step-by-step in doing this assignment. I just went through this. So use your assignment worksheets and notes. Take short text-like succinct bullet point notes. Refer to the original material in the slideshows and the videos and the readings if you need to. Answer questions, the prompt questions, as fully as you can, using the graphic organizer. Research, do some outside research, not your own, but only the links that I provide. And then find new, unique information that adds to your story, not just some random fact. Again, when you're writing to avoid plagiarism, put this source material away before writing. Form those bullet point notes into complete sentences, then peer review, do a grammar check, spelling, polish up your work, and submit your best. I hope that helps you to learn how to do this assignment. The last thing I want to show you how to do here is to create a citation. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the Google Docs and then click on a new Google Doc assignment. And once you have EasyBib installed, and remember, there's a video on how to do that. You go to EasyBib Bibliography Creator, then Manage Bibliography, and it's going to bring up a window over here. And you're going to cite a website, okay? And I'm going to get mine from Ducksters, my URL, and I'm going to paste that in there. And then search. Is that what I want? Yes, I hit select. and then I add the bibliography to the document. Here we go. And I'm going to copy that. And then I'm going to go over to my source document, or my final document here, the Arabian Islam expository paragraphs. I'm going to go down to the one that I'm writing on, which is Contributions of the Arabic Empires. Remember, I already started my paragraph here, and I included some interesting information I found on Duxters. And then I'm going to copy paste that right here, Control V, as in Victor. And then I have my works cited right there. And that's how that should look when you're done. I hope all of that helps you. If you have any questions, please email me. And I hope that you'll write 3 paragraphs. Go for the whole deal. Again, thanks for watching. Take care, and let me know if you have any questions.